is solace any more comforting than that in the arms of a sister, Alice Walker?
In search of my mother's garden, I found my own. Alice Walker.
Many people wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. When I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand, or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palms of my hands, the need for my care. Because I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman, all you women and me.
The best thing about being a woman in today's society is that we make the world go round and we're magical as ever. So, you know.
I don't know what's the best part about being a woman in today's society. I guess it's easier for us than it was in the past, but I feel like we're still faced with challenges. But like we're working to break down those glass ceilings and stuff like that. Black women, who do I look up to? The first person that comes to mind is my mom, because I think she's a very strong black woman. She's dealt with a lot of obstacles in her life, but she still like triumphs on and keeps fighting. And I think that's something to look up to. So, yeah, my mama. About you, Jada?
The current black women I look up to are my friends. They've been my support system for a long time with certain things going on. And they each go through different things. So when I am struggling, I instantly go to them and talk to them about stuff, and they help me to get through stuff. So thank you for being my friend.
Challenges I've faced as a black woman, maybe trying to like fit into people's stereotypes, because like I don't feel like I'm a stereotypical black woman. I am a black woman, but like I'm not your stereotype, you know? So I think that's like one of the main challenges I face as a black woman. Besides that, like, yeah.
Some challenges I feel we face as black women is like getting help. Like we carry the world on our backs, and when we ask for help, they don't expect us to ask for help. So when it comes time, it's like, well, why do you need help? You do this all by yourself. But just like anybody else, like we need help, and we can't carry everything by ourselves. So I guess the main point I'm getting at is getting help without being looked at as like, oh, so you're struggling, you can't do this by yourself. And I think that results in us like just saying that like we're gonna do this by ourselves and don't ask for help when we really need to. So how I view relationships in the black community with males and females, I love my black males. I feel like it's receptive, so like we help each other out. I do feel like we help each other out. Sometimes it may not be receptive, or like black women are always there for black men, or sometimes black men are always there for black women. I sometimes feel like it's a disconnect, but I do feel like in this day and age we're trying to come back around to fix that, so that our community can be stronger with relationships. Cold War on Black women. There is a Cold War going on against Black women because of who we are. The witch that refused to die. Several times in a society that wanted us to be brainwashed to the standards of beauty. We were built to bend, not break. That's why we continue to be the golden child. Skin that's sun-kissed because the sun loved us. But my beautiful Black queen, don't you know you have all the weaponry? Whether it's your glowing skin, the versatility of that beautiful crown you carry well, the way your hips sway as you walk, the boldness of your speech, the integrity you carry on your back, just like you're carrying the world on your back. What the world doesn't know is that you have carried the world and everyone else's problems on your back like they were your own. It first started when we were forced away from our motherlands, swallowing oceans whole, being beat. Little did they know these scars our ancestors received was carried through the generations. Oftentimes, these scars resulted in our own self-hate of our skin because of our troubles. The world wanted us to feel so badly. I've seen Black women want to cry so bad, but continue to be these heroes that fight. But I will forever say you are the mother of this universe. The stars shine bright for you. The sun kisses our skin. Planets revolve just for you. If there were no Black women, would the world even be able to carry itself? We were the pretty bird that soared. You will continue to be something terrifying because of your strength. Strange because no one will ever be you. And beautiful because you will continue to be unique and no one will ever be able to pinpoint what it is about that Black queen magic.
She never takes the easy way out.
My hope for the future, my hope, and I do hope that we never go back. That it's not just about clapping your hands and screaming and shouting every time someone says something that sounds good. It's about keeping it rolling once you go home.
If I think of my life as a class and what I've really learned, I've learned a few things. First, I'm aware that I'm a child of God. It's such an amazing understanding to think that the it, which made fleas and mountains and rivers and stars, made me.
May it remind me and every little child
what I pray for
that no
is
matter
humility,
where you're from, your dreams are valid.
to know that there's something greater than I. Then I have to know that the brute, the bigot, and the batterer are all children of God, whether they know it or not. And I'm supposed to treat them accordingly. And it's hard, and I blow it all the time.
Mongrel class of people.
I'd like everybody to think of a statement by Terence. The statement is, I am a human being. Nothing human can be alien to me. If you can internalize the least portion of that, you will never be able to say of an act, a criminal act, or I couldn't do that. No matter how heinous the crime, if a human being did it, you have to say, I have in me all the components that are in her or in him. I intend to use my energies constructively as opposed to destructively. If you can do that about the negative, just think what you can do about the positive. If a human being dreams a great dream, dares to love somebody, if a human being dares to be Martin King or Mahatma Gandhi or Mother Teresa or Malcolm X, if a human being dares to be bigger than the condition into which she or he was born, it means so can you. And so you can try to stretch yourself. So you can internalize, homo sum, humani nihil me alienum puto. I am a human being. Nothing human can be alien to me. That's one thing I'm learning.